We'll bring the hands to the mat alongside the low ribs, hugging shoulders and elbows back. Beautiful. Tops of the feet press into the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift the head and chest. Shine it through. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Hug the shoulders, elbows back. Exhale, return to the earth. Third one. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Shoulders roll back. Maybe you hover the hands here. Ground through the tops of the feet. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release it down. Walk the hands up to the top of the mat with your next inhale, pressing up into Sphinx pose on the forearms, elbows beneath the shoulders. Grounding through the tops of the feet because that helps us find some space in the low back. We are back bending, friends. Shoulders roll back, heart shines through. Now bend into the right knee. Foot's up in the air. You might already feel this through your quad, the top of your thigh. If not, or if it's in your practice for the bind, you can reach back and grab a hold of the foot. Now, if you grab the foot, you can encourage that heel to draw in towards the glute. Don't force it. Be nice to yourself. If you don't have the bind, you just hug it in. With your next exhale, release the bind, leg floats back down. Coming all the way down, pillow for the forehead. All right, let's get the other side. Inhale, come back into Sphinx. Bending into that left knee. Maybe staying just like this or reaching back to grab a hold of that left foot. Keep grounding the front of the hip down into the earth. Find your breath. There it is. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the bind. Leg floats back down. All the way down, pillow for the forehead. Now bring the hands to the mat beneath the shoulders. With your next inhale, press up into tabletop and then back into child's pose. Knees open wide, big toes touch. Sit the hips back towards heels, hinging forward, forehead towards earth. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, audible sigh out the mouth. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, release. With your next inhale, pressing up into tabletop. We'll shift the weight into the left hand. Inhale, right arm opens, spinal twist towards the windows. Exhale, bring it in for a hug. Right hand reaching towards left shoulder. Inhale, open the chest, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hug it out. One more. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, opening back body. Replace the right hand to the mat. With your next inhale, left arm opens, beautiful blank wall. Exhale, give it a hug. Inhale to open the chest. The intention to stack the shoulders. Exhale, hug it out. One more with your breath. Replacing the hand to the mat. We'll make our way no, we won't. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. Find some movement in your down dog. Walking your hips, wagging your hips, pedaling your feet to walk your dog. send it back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time, stepping it through. Exhale, knee to nose, right foot steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up, high crescent lunge. From high crescent into warrior one, back heel spins to the mat. Now interlace fingers behind the back. Hug the shoulders, reach the hands towards the left heel. Feel the chest open and lift. On your next exhale, humble warrior, hinge forward. Shoulder comes to the inside of the knee. Maybe arms lift away from the back body. Find your breath. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, warrior one. Release the bind, arms reach up. 5-pointed star, turning to the long edge of your mat. Arms long, toes turn out. Beautiful. Now exhale, goddess squat. Hands can come to heart center, or you can cactus the arms, whatever works for you in your practice. Slight tuck to the tailbone, so make sure booty isn't popping out directly behind you. With your next inhale, 5-pointed star, arms reach up, legs straight. Exhale, goddess squat, lower it down. Find your breath, soften the muscles of the face. Inhale, 5-pointed star. One more, exhale, goddess squat. Find your breath. Hands to knees or thighs, right shoulder drops to the center. Come back through the middle, dropping that left shoulder. Come back through center, goddess squat. 5-pointed star. Release the arms, heel to the feet back underneath you. We'll come back to the top of our mat. All right, from mountain pose. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees so hands find the mat. Step the feet back into downward facing dog. Hips are lifting. Deep breath in through the nose, audible sigh to release out the mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Hips are level. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, send it back and up. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Hug that thigh into the chest. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Stepping it through. Exhale, knee to nose. Help that left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Now coming into warrior one, sealing the back heel to the mat. We'll find the bind behind the back, this time opposite thumb on top. Yeah, hold hands with a stranger. So find the grasp, and if it feels like a familiar hand, switch the thumb, and then you'll go, oh, that's the stranger I know very well. Hug the shoulders back. On your exhale, fold forward. Bring the left shoulder towards the inside of the left knee. Arms lift away from the torso. Humble warrior for 3, 2, 1. Release the bind. Arms reach up. From warrior one to high crescent lunge, lift that back heel. Beautiful. Hands to hips, stepping to the top of the mat, mountain pose. Again, checking in with self. See where you're at. Either keeping eyes closed or gently blinking the eyes to open. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat. Step the feet back. Downward facing dog. 3 complete belly breaths here. After your third exhale, release to the knees, tabletop. And make your way to your seat. We'll send the legs out long in front of us. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Flexion through the feet, toes reaching up and back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Think about the heart reaching for the toes. When you hit that stopping point, there's no more hinging. Arms release. Shoulders roll out. Chest shines through. What's happening with breath? Deepen and lengthen the breath. If we hold the breath or speed up the breath, stress response, freaking out, the muscles, connective tissues, tighten. Makes the fold that you already have even harder to reach. When we deepen and lengthen the breath, nervous system relaxes, calms, body calms, and lets go. Plant the palms. Inhale, walk yourselves back up. We'll make our way onto our backs, fully reclining. So full body stretch. Once you make it down there, arms reach up overhead. Now inhale, hug the knees in towards the chest. Option to give the low back a gentle rock side to side here. Coming back through center, feet return to the mat. Relatively close to hips, setting up for bridge pose. Feet are hip distance parallel. How close are heels to hips? Well, the intention is for fingertips to graze the backs of the heels. Your reality might look differently, and that's okay. With your next inhale, ground through the feet, lift the pelvis up towards the ceiling. Feel the shoulders ground into the earth, lifting the heart. With your next exhale, returning to the mat, mindfully coming back down. Make any adjustments to your form. Maybe you got up there and you realized you didn't like where your feet were. Round 2. Inhale, ground through the feet, pelvis lifts. Shoulders crawl underneath the body. Option to take a bind with the hands, if that's in your practice. Exhale, release it back down. Come to the earth. All right, taking one more. With your next inhale, ground through the feet. Lift the pelvis, tailbone reaching towards the backs of the knees. Breath is moving, my friends. With your next exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, hug the knees in towards the chest. Now press the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, waterfall. Feet are active. Yes, knees can have a bend to them. Grounding the back body from the back of the head to the back of the pelvis. Bring awareness to breath. Bring awareness to your intention. With your next inhale, hug the knees in towards the chest. Taking a happy baby, reach the arms between the knees to grab a hold of the pinky toe edges of the feet. Now let's say that grab, that bind, isn't working in your body. You can grab a hold of ankles. Let's say that still just doesn't feel right. Instead of reaching between the knees, come around from the outside, hold on to the backs of the thighs. No matter which bind you've got, shine the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, stacking ankles over knees, drawing the knees down towards the earth. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, knees hug back in. Arms open out wide to a T, palms face up. With your next exhale, release the knees to the right, reclining spinal twist. Shoulders stay in contact with the earth. If the floor feels too far away for the knees, you bring in chunks of earth. Lift the earth up closer to the legs. Maybe there's some space between the knees. You can fill in spaces with props as well. It's giving your body support. Now here in our reclining spinal twist, every inhale finding some length and space in the body. Every exhale, releasing, giving into the twist, relaxing into it. Now with your next inhale, hug the knees back in towards the chest, and on your exhale, take the knees over to the left. Remember, it's okay if your reclining spinal twist from side to side show up differently. We are human, we are not perfect. And that also comes into our symmetry. We look symmetrical. We fake it really well, but we are organic. We are not exactly the same side to side. Now with your next inhale, hug the knees back in towards the chest. Taking an active wind releasing pose, hugging the knees in, tucking the chin and lifting the shoulders. How small can you make yourselves here? With your next exhale, release and lengthen, taking up some space on the earth. We're just about ready for our Shavasana, our final resting pose. I want to give you an opportunity here to get out any little wiggles, shakes, or additional stretches if your body needs them. I am but merely a little yoga teacher in the world. I am not in your body. I can't tell you exactly what you need. You know that. If there are any props you want to bring in to support or cover the body, feel free. I'm going to go get some cold eye pillows because it's summer and, heat. So, eye pillows, you can use it, you can pass on it. Do you use eye pillows? Okay, I thought so. If you use an eye pillow, keep the tissue between your face and the pillow. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. On the exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. One more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh and release. Let the muscles of the head and of the face soften and let go. Unclench the jaw and release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Invite it to settle in gently behind the bottom teeth. Bring the awareness to the shoulders. Shoulders melting away from your ears and cooling into the earth below them. Soften down the length of the arms all the way to the hands, which are soft, fingers curling naturally. Awareness of back body, releasing through upper back, middle back, and low back. The earth is there to hold and support you. Give into it. Awareness of pelvis and hips, releasing, letting go of any tension, gripping, holding the hips. Finding that release, allowing the feet to hang and flop to the sides if legs are long. Sending this relaxation all the way down the length of the legs to the soles of the feet, soft and without any responsibility in this moment. Bringing awareness to front body, chest and abdomen are soft and ever so slightly rising and falling with the pace of your breath. Maybe you scan over the physical body from head to toe one last time, looking for any missed spots of tension or tightness that you could send your breath to, willing release and softness just a bit more. Shavasana. naturally deepen as you invite subtle movements, wiggling fingers, toes, circling out wrists and ankles, reaching the arms up overhead, full body stretch, fingers to toes. Mindfully hugging the knees in towards the chest, taking your way over onto your favorite side, fetal position, eyes closed. Allowing the body to fully awaken and reacclimate, I invite you to bring to your awareness the intention that you set at the start of practice. Either continuing to carry this intention with you or releasing it if it no longer serves you, I offer you this. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Using the strength of the upper body, you'll press yourselves up, coming to meet in Sukhasana, easy seat. Eyes closed, palms to touch at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Sitting up nice and tall, we'll lengthen through the crown of the head and release the chin ever so slightly in towards the chest as a sign of gratitude, placing smiles upon our faces. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. It's been a huge honor and a great pleasure for me to guide you on your yoga path. I thank each and every one of you for showing up for yourselves and sharing your energy with the group today. I wish you all a fabulous rest of your day, and until I see you next time, yogis, make good choices. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. You're free to move about the cabin. I'll come around and grab your eye pillows. If you are sticking around for Linda's slow flow, you can stay right